trial is rigged. It's dishonest. It's a disgrace to New York. This trial is rigged. It's dishonest. It's a disgrace to New York. It's a disgrace to the country. I should be out campaigning now instead of sitting in a very cold courthouse all day long. This is a Biden prosecution. It's election interference at a level that nobody in this country has ever seen before. This is for third world countries, not for the USA.
Donald Trump's criminal trial taking the stand today. The former president's most trusted legal advisor, Michael Cohen. NBC O'Neilly Erie joining us from our Fox 9 Live Center. And NBC Cohen testifying today about his involvement in hush money payments to adult film star Stormy Daniels.
That's right, Kelsey. Michael Cohen spending hours on the stand today, walking a Manhattan jury through Trump's alleged involvement in the scheme. Cohen saying that he was expecting to be repaid after Trump urged him to make the payment to Stormy Daniels. It was all an effort, he says, to buy her silence about an alleged...
Anyway, I just wanted to touch on this real quick. I guess it was Michael Cohen's. Who was he? The lawyer? He was the lawyer that paid...
And the fixer in chief on behalf of Mr. Donald Trump, the 45th president of our dear United States of America.
Absolutely. Now, before you get into this, I do want you to speak to the Michael Cohen stuff, but there was some comments here on the last episode of the Donald Trump.
Somebody saying that
no, there's a couple of comments. Let me read some to you.
Yeah, but I have that thing. I mean, two of them caught my attention, really. The one that says that your guest does not understand the American usual.
Right, that's one. But there were tons of them.
Yeah, another one. You will tell me more. But another one was saying that somebody needs to come is a monkey hand, and I don't see any monkey hand here. These are human hands, you know.
Who's monkey hand? I missed that part. I missed that one.
Oh yeah, it's there, and
okay.
I'm like, oh yeah, you can't but have people who themselves have the brain of monkeys, and what they're just trying to. Oh yeah, I mean, when people decide to go so low, you dish it out to them. This is our platform, and nobody should come here to be throwing racial tantrum. Nobody looks like monkey. I mean, this person must either be must be way wide than you can even imagine. There is no semblance. The fact that somebody has a dark or black skin pigmentation does not make you look like a monkey. On the contrary, what anybody should be scared of is somebody appearing in some skin other than dark and then carrying the brain of ape or monkey that is not fully human. That is what I would not stand for. And regardless of what anybody thinks, we are no less American. This country belongs to all of us, and we also have views. And we decide to fully own this country as ours. We are part of the tapestry of the civilization that is called America. And there is no way you can remove our identity. We all belong here. So it's either this person gets it or he continues to carry around his own gorilla or chimpanzee or baboon fingers. For me, these are human fingers. So that is that. And nobody should also tell us that we don't have an understanding.
An opinion.
I mean, what we have is our own perspective, our own perception and perspectives about them. So the American society, and we are duty bound
about the issues on ground and the issues to be addressed.
Yes, so that is what we are for. So that said, read me more, hit me with
let
more.
Let me hit you with some of the. Yeah. Somebody said President Trump is we the people's president. Period. We won't be fooled again. We the people. Okay. Somebody said, your guest does not understand America, Trump, and his supporters. Somebody said, Democrats' legacy, Romans chapter 1, verses 25-32. Thanks, Democrat, for accelerating the United States of America destruction. Genesis chapter 19. All right.
I don't see any American destruction here. That is the way they would just be marking the end of time.
The person actually put the rainbow emoji too. The person actually put the rainbow emoji too. I'm not sure what that means. Maybe they can elaborate. But thanks.
Well, rainbow emoji would mean that this is the country of for
everybody of all shades.
Yes.
All right. Look how the communist Democrats at MSNBC advocate for the corrupt judge Mehan's unconstitutional election interference.
To the best of my knowledge, MSNBC is not a communist platform. So
wait, let me finish. There's one more statement. The American left are
is pandering to a communist agenda now. That is a frolicking and dating and going having courtship with a communist. It will be those who would prefer to serve as minions and what's it called? Errand boys for Vladimir Putin and the Chinese authoritarian government. So, yes.
The last piece of that person's comment is the American left are I'm not sure if the person is trying to type Satanist, but I think he says Stalinist. Maybe they meant Satanists engaged in election fraud.
Yeah, Stalinist, Joseph Stalin.
Stalinist. Okay.
Yeah, the communist era leader of the defunct USSR.
Got you. So say you're engaged in election fraud. Okay, all right, good. The other person said the judge's daughter works for a firm that makes money trashing Trump. The judge donated money to the DNC. Trump is running for president and he can't defend himself. It's not you will let me finish. That's funny.
Just wait. Yeah, because I don't want them to get away with the misinformation they are throwing around. These people are dangerous. They are the ones who will shout fake news, this and that. But
that's exactly what they're spreading.
That is their trading stock. That is their identity. That is what they live for. Let me tell you, the judge who is presiding over this trial in New York has had the New York bar to look at him if what he has done or if it constitutes a crime for his daughter to have ever worked for a political movement or organization. And the bar said that is not a crime. That does not in any way constitute a breach in any material shape or form.
Okay, no. That's good. That's good to be enlightened on that. Another person says, okay, well, let me finish that statement. Someone says, Trump is running for president and he can't defend himself or even speak about the ones attacking him. What kind of insanity is this? This is third world country garbage. I'll never vote Democrat again.
He's a liar. He has never voted Democrat anyway. But he's making it to look like this is the issue that will change his voting pattern. That is not true. The deal is that nobody has gagged Donald Trump from talking about general issues. But what he is prevented by law from doing, not to attack members of the jury, not to attack witnesses or intimidate them, and not to smear or drag the members of the judge's immediate family. Of course, he's been saying all kinds of stuff about the judge, saying he's conflicted. And that using all kinds of...
I mean, it's like that's predictable.
If this were a third world country, like this one wants us to believe, if this were not America, some of those things, the gibberish coming out of the mouth of Donald Trump would have landed him in prison long before now, in the name of what? Contempt of court. He's too contemptuous of the system, and he's doing everything to prepare the ground for ultimately discrediting this next cycle of election. That was the way he started the other day. This man that has done everything to parody, to ridicule, to shame everybody. Now he doesn't even have enough thick skin to take jokes, to take jibes. But you know what? He's going to get more of those, including lampoons that transcend political satire. We're going to dish it to him the way he's been dishing it to all of us.
And it's still allegedly farted inside a courtroom. It's the courtroom. Anyway,
he can't help himself. He's born to fart. He is born to do just that.
Oh my
he
God.
will fart and pile up everywhere. He himself is nothing other than.
Somebody else said you are in a fantasy world. Okay. Another person said, I'm still laughing at Trump's.
I'm allowed to fantasize. I don't care.
We shall see. Another person said, I'm still laughing at Trump's whining rig election, but yet takes mock shot for rig election with his fake electro sting cruise. And the blind will leave January 6 cowardly coup. All right. Another person said, this ain't no judge, it's a Democrat activist. Okay.
So
we're seeing the same rhetorics there.
What is he going to say about the majority Supreme Court justices? What is he going to say about the other one that would not even want to hold trial on the coup plot of January 6th? You see, these people, they are nothing other than this crazy MAGA crowd.
Is it safe to say this is about half of the country? I'm asking you.
It's not half of the country. After this election, we all will wake up to the reality.
Is this half of the loudest people involved in political conversations?
These are just the pretentious. Sometimes they call themselves the silent majority. They are just a pack of people whose thinking process has gone.
Is there enough of them, if we're careless, to get Trump back in the office?
He's not coming back. He's not coming near our White House.
That's why they say you're fantasizing. That's why they say you're fantasizing. They say he never left. He never left. He left through the back door. He's coming right back through that same back door. That's what they're saying.
We'll see unless he wants to get crashed. The other time he attempted to get crashing through that coup. What happened to his rare place? These people, they are coming characters.
Here's another one for you. No one is above the law. It's that simple. No one could do this and get away with it, no matter what color they are.
This is the point we are making. If you try this under Abacha, if he had tried this under Abacha or Babangida, that penalty would have been the reward for him. So he's lucky to be living in a civilized clime like America. If this were a third world country, like they want us to believe, that we have been reduced to that status. He would not need to tell the story.
Another person said you are lying. The January 6th insurrection was orchestrated by the FBI.
That's not true. That is the misinformation they are trying to unleash on all of us. Thank God, you are right. You are right. Thank God, you are right. You are right. I've been around long enough to know what a lie is when we see one.
That's fake news.
The one that is telling a self-faced lie. What a shame.
It's the way they say it, and they have no they mean it. They seem like they mean this. Jesus Christ.
You are not looking at some of them telling you that very soon they are going to arrest Joe Biden. They go around with such crazy, loony fantasies.
All right, so another person said, Trump should be, okay, this one is a back and forth, so let me read all of it to you, okay? It's a back and forth between commenters, okay? Trump should be able to speak his mind. What happened to freedom of speech? The judge is so corrupt. It's sickening. Another person replied, the person said, he can about anything but witnesses, judge's staff, and family, just like everyone else who gets a gag order. He's mad. He can't intimidate witnesses.
That's what we clarified earlier, you know. So, read more.
So now, another person now said, name anybody else that has gotten a gag order. He has 4 cases gagged in all 4. And then another person now tackles, the 3 people already tackled the person that educated them. He said, and the witnesses get to trash him during the campaign, according to the corrupt partisan George, Stalin? With a question mark.
Well,
See, I'm getting educated. Now I know who Stalin is. How's that? For
yeah,
education.
Joseph Stalin. Yeah, Joseph Stalin. Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah. This is funny. So that's one. Let me see. I think there's one more. What do you mean when you are walking with your fist up? Trump is a cult leader. He's a wild nationalist. A wild nationalist. That's what they're trying to say.
Well, yes, I agree. I agree with that description of him being a cult leader. And one thing you must realize, when people are sold out to this what's it called, a cult, whether that of a celebrity or obsessed with some strong authoritarian figure like Donald Trump is a wannabe authoritarian and absolutist. So you can't blame people when they don't find it easy to free themselves. See, they don't know what they are toying with. When Germans chose to to promote, and later they were able to vote Adolf Hitler into office in 1939. First, I think around 1936, 1937, they thought they were doing their society some good. And certain people in America were obsessed with that idea too. And they were really, they were rooting for him until he got into power. And then they saw the kind of person he was. More than the fact that he was a rabble-rouser, wrestling at the initial stage. As he settled into office, he really made sure that he unleashed the worst form of authoritarianism, control, and absolutism on that society. What that means is that America has had a foretaste of the danger that this man could constitute at some point. And he has said it repeatedly. Look at the trending interview with Time. He did not pretend as to what he would come back to do. See?
I mean, to be fair to him and his camp, that's kind of like what they're saying. They're saying he says what he means. He's not hiding it. He's telling you. They kind of like the brash, say it as it is, realist.
Let me tell you.
They feel like politicians are liars and they're tired of it. That, to be fair to them, that's what a lot of them are saying.
But this guy, you put him on the same grade with the average politician. It's even worse. Every time he opens his mouth, he's gonna just come out farting out some lies. This is what he lives for. In fact, it's a personification of what we would call falsehood. I've never seen falsehood.
So how is he able to connect so good with his base?
Because
and the people that are following him?
Have you not heard that Adamo music in Nigeria that says, see, don't let us even go there. But could
they just be really tired of lying politicians? Are they just that tired? Is it possible that that's a thing?
So who is you say politicians? I am not here to defend politicians. My job.
But politicians are liars, so we know that already.
Calm down. Not all politicians. You would say majority of politicians are liars.
I'm generalizing, but majority of people feel like politicians are liars.
You can't do that. That kind of hasty generalization would even pale into nothing compared with Donald Trump himself. I'm telling you, I've never seen, falsehood or lying is supposed to just be a kind of mental situation. But now you have it wearing flesh and flesh, bone, and all muscles and what have you. I'm telling you that this character, this individual called Donald Trump, is a personification of falsehood himself. Have you seen anything that he has ever said that is not a lie?
I'm just trying to dig it through. We agree on that, right?
There are things we know about him that we cannot say now because we don't want to slander anybody. We don't want to defame him. We don't want to libel him. But as time goes on, as things unfold, you're going to see that, oh no, this guy is not a desirable character like that. You know, ọmọdé òmùgọ̀ ń pilẹ̀ fọlọ́rọ̀ wọn. They have never been under despotic.
Under dictatorship.
They've never lived under such.
Yeah, that's like nothing to play with. That's nothing to play with.
Like you and I, who saw it firsthand through Buhari Idiagbon, through Babangida, through Sani Abacha. You know.
So they don't know what they're playing with.
Nothing good can come out of a gun. Don't think you can romance it. It's going to kill you. And that is why I'm saying we all must proceed with caution. How we obsess over Donald Trump, then why should we even obsess about him? Somebody that farts all the time, that lies all the time.
Not the fart. Listen, check this out. Right?
Right.
Based on what you just said, well, somebody said, why is Dapper Boy all waving that monkey fist in the hair? I think that's the one you thought you saw. They say because he had that fist in the hair in the thumbnail. That's what they were talking about. But there's another one here. This person said, that's a lie, you stupid liar. We Americans want Trump. By the way,
I am an American. This guy should understand. I am an American. So who are the we Americans that is talking about? I am an American and I don't want Donald Trump. Period.
This person's name is Yomi Love. There's no way they're Nigerian, but they could be. You never know.
No.
This person said, let me finish the comment though. That's a lie, you stupid liar. We Americans want Trump. We don't want Joe Biden, a corrupt politician just like you. Joe Biden can never win again. We hate him. He has done nothing good. But we, the American people, middle class, you need to shut up. Corrupt fool Trump. He's going to win stuff. That particular comment was censored, by the way. And then the person replied themselves and said, it's true, black people are pushing back on Joe Biden and the Democrats Party. It's a liar. It's the Democrats Party that put us in a slave position. See, I told you, at the very minimum, we have to be willing to acknowledge that people are confused in terms of what's better for them.
Is this kind of character. For example, you cannot describe, you can describe Joe Biden as everything. You can't say that he has no character. He has character. And that is what leadership is supposed to be. On the contrary, this man, who they are pitching for us as if he is a saint, is a huge mess. And you know what? I'm not going to shut up. Yeah, I'm not going to shut up. Yeah.
All right. Well, we're going to keep talking. Please leave your comments, okay? We're going to keep having a conversation around this because we are, like he said, we are Americans. We do have opinions about these issues. These issues concerns us. So, but if you have an opinion, share it. Let's keep talking.
It is dubious to come on this platform and tell us we the Americans, who are the so-called we must be able.
Like, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean? Like,
yeah, we also are Americans. So the other divide, good for them. As an independent, I'm going to use that vote to swing things for the responsible and people that are civil, not people that are so dubious and indecorous and who just fart around anyhow.
I am predicting, well, people that fart around anyhow, I agree with that one. I'm saying, I predict that somebody is going to come here and say, go back to your country. Somebody's going to come back and say that. Like which country?
There's no that country to go back to. I'm already in my country. This is my line of promise, and it's really working for me. And it's working for millions of us who are immigrants who are here because this is a country of immigrants.
This and was when built they talk like that,
I'm going to ask them, where did their own ancestors come from?
Where did you come from? Do you even know?
Said what?
I said, where did you come from? Do you even know? That's the question we'll be asking them now.
Oh,
no,
yeah,
not you. We'll be asking them. Yeah. We'll be asking them now.
Yeah, you know, talk of the lost, lost fellows. So it's okay. This is fun, and we are serious about this. We are making sure that no irresponsible person comes near our whiteout. Period.
Absolutely, because we obviously need to protect for our children. Our children are involved in all of this, so we might seem like we're joking around. No, we're serious. Absolutely, we're serious, and ignorance should not be tolerated at any level. If you need to be educated, we'll do precisely
and
that.
let me tell you this. Trust that Mike Cohen, the ultimate nemesis of his former boss, is going to throw up more shocking revelations. Let us wait for all that. And
Okay.
this next cycle of election will be sealed based on things like this. Leave our Supreme Court justices to continue to um, drag their feet. Leave the corrupt federal judges who are not in a hurry to hear the prosecutor out on the espionage matter concerning the stealing of things from the presidency, taking it to Mar-a-Lago. Let us leave those ones. History, history has a way of taking care of all this.
All right. We'll keep talking. We'll definitely keep talking. Do us a favor, hit the like button, share, subscribe, follow, leave your comment, turn up your notifications so you're notified whenever we go live. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Another one in the bag. We'll see you on the next edition. Cheers.
God bless.